All right. Hey guys. So I'm on my phone today and I really want to bring you guys a reading. I've got some messages to deliver. But I had to turn off the chat for today. I can't be distracted. So my apologies if that hurts anybody's feelings or if anybody feels like shut out today. I'm sorry that I have kind of limited my subscribers to being able to chit chat during this particular reading, but I'm in the middle of midterms, so I don't have it to exchange right now. So please just forgive me for that, okay, you guys? So with that being said, we know that Halloween, it's the holidays for me. We know that Halloween is coming up, and I went to the Shasta Mall yesterday with my son to get his Halloween costume, and there's a t-shirt company in there, and he had a very specific thing he wanted to do, and so we went to I think it was Cali Connections, and we told the person what we wanted. I pulled up a picture on my cell phone and I said, we want this logo, but we want it to say X, Y, and Z. And within 10 minutes, he had flipped that stuff around and turned it into our very own logo. And within 15 minutes, we had a t-shirt in our hands. So Cali Connections, thank you for how fast that was. I'm amazed. And my son is super stoked on his Halloween costume. And then I went into another store because my kid was interested in a couple of things and I was interested in a couple of things in there. And I found a new deck, which I'm going to work with today. And that was NorCal something, or NorCal Unlimited, I think. And they were super helpful, and they have all kinds of cool like game gear and like fantasy stuff and anime things, posters and whatnot. So it was kind of cool. And then, you guys, the store of stores, and I'm so excited. I had to get a card. Like if I would have found this store first, I would have never made it into the other two stores, to be perfectly honest. And I'm sorry for the other two stores to have said that, because you guys did amazing work. But yesterday I walked into a beautiful boho chic store. I'm so excited to see this store. There's crystals, there's clothes, there's witchy gear, there's Halloween gear, there's tapestries, there's tarot cards, there's self-help and spiritual books. I was so excited. I don't have to drive 50 miles to get to the store anymore, to the spiritual store. So I told them I would totally give them a shout out. Not paid. This is just me being super freaking excited about a store, you guys. So if you go into the Shasta County Mall, okay, Ivy Lane is the store. You guys, tell them that Black Betty sent you, okay? Because I was so excited. I wanted to spend like $3,000 in there, but I don't have $3,000 to spend. We were just basically window shopping, because we're in the mall, and it's pretty depressing to go into the mall, go get one thing, and turn around and walk out. So we lapped the whole mall and went through all the stores, and I had to go smell the candles and at the White Barn, and then go get my little fix on the Bed Bath & Beyond lotions, the testers in there. So, and also while I was doing my homework, there's something that's going to make it into the basket. This is a quote, and it was in my customer service book, and it's by an unknown person. So it says, obstacles are those frightful things that you see when you take your eyes off of your goals. So today's message is going to be eyes on the prize. Okay, whatever your prize is, don't lose sight of that end goal. No matter how many times you get tripped up, no matter how many times you may fall down, keep getting up and keep overcoming those hurdles, okay? So we're going to do a relationship spread, because eyes on the prize. Somebody has the deck that jumped out at me, and I wait until something nabs me out of the corner of my eye and I'm like drawn to it. This one did it, and I would have never picked it because of the title. But this is a Twin Flame Ascension deck. But there is so much of the Divine Path Ascension process in this deck that it's going to become a regular part of our readings. There's some amazing things in here. And there's angel numbers in here. So we're going to use that one today. We're going to use this one today, and we're going to use the Romance Oracle. And then I'll use a tarot to clarify. But I'm kind of trying to steer clear from the, there's a lot of drama being flung about right now because of this, the 1010 portal is open, okay? All the way through Halloween and Dia de Muertos, okay? All the way through November 2nd, this portal is going to be open. And in 2 days, we've got an eclipse coming. So, this eclipse is the mirror eclipse to what happened in April. It's the final eclipse of the year. And I'm trying to remember what position. I'm not super great about the astrology side of things. So that was all the chit chat that I had for today. So I'm sorry that I turned off the commentary for today, but I absolutely just don't have the wherewithal to be distracted at all with midterms. So here we go. Let's see. I'm going to roll some dice, and then we'll use these 2 decks, okay? It seems like everybody that is usually here probably isn't because they can't comment, so I apologize, you guys, if that was a big part of the day. 654. I'm sorry. Things have got to change for just a little while until I get my bearings back after this Mummy Dearest fucking shit. Okay. Tablet. Unison. In unison. Ridge. Parent. And I'm out of house, so I gotta roll. Video. Tell. Tell. Everyone has a tell. Somebody's going to tell something. They're going to tell something in unison via video. Somebody might be using a tablet. I'm not getting a word out of these last 3 dice. It's all consonants, no vowels. Putt, P-U-T, like putt golf, like, or put something somewhere. Somebody's going to tell you to put a tablet somewhere. All right. Let's get into this reading. Let's do this. A tablet, unison, ridge, parent, video, tell, and put or putt, like in golf, or put something somewhere, P-U-T. Express your love and reconciliation in the reverse. So what I am getting from this is somebody needs to love themselves enough to not return to something that was no good for them. Attraction in reverse. So there's no attraction here. There's no magnetic like pull to each other. There is no desire for this. Wedding and true love. So this is kind of weird. This is like a yes, I love you and I know you're my person. You're really the person that loves me and has always loved me. But there is no hope of reconciliation because like the attraction has been burned down. But there's still like some feelings here. Pay attention to the red flags in reverse on the bottom. And stay optimistic. So somebody is really trying to hold out hope. And they're not really paying attention. They're like hoping that if they stay positive, they're going to get what they want here. But it's like you can still love somebody without reconciling with them. You can grow apart from each other, even if you still have fond memories or still feel tied to or still feel like this was your person. It could have been one of those things that was a cycle that has run a course and somebody's not paying attention to like the stop signs or to the there's a tell here and somebody's got a tell and somebody's not paying attention to the red flags. Okay, pathway to true love, take me home. Somebody is codependent. They feel like there will be an eventual return to each other. But right now, reconciliation is not in the cards, but they're hoping that you'll have compassion. Okay, so compassion is here. Both cards, coincidentally, are 1111. I like that little spot that's just sticking up right there. Both cards coincidentally are 1111. Okay, and in this deck they go from 1-1 to 11-11 in 5 suits. Okay, so that out of 5 possibilities, 55 different possibilities, first time out, we've got 1111 and 1111. So there's activation in here. There's somebody hoping, staying optimistic that you'll remember what's blocking this reconciliation, that you'll overcome this lack of desire, and they're not being realistic with themselves. They're not recognizing the red flags here. This very well could be a soulmate relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a forever situation. So higher conscious awareness, increase your frequency. 3-3 is here. Okay, somebody here is taking a spiritual path and somebody else is not. Take me home. They want to go back to the way things were. They want things to be easy. They want it to be comfortable. They want their comfort zone back. And they're hoping that you will just remember that and be compassionate and give that. But there's the thing. You have increased your frequency. You've come to a complete different understanding of yourself and the world, and it no longer vibrates, which is why there is a lack of attraction here. Your frequency no longer meshes with each other. Battle of head versus heart, 4-4, transformation. Okay, so despite this not looking good for reconciliation, despite this lack of attraction, there is still hope here. And what they say in the story of Pandora's box is hope was the only thing left in the bottom when everything else was let out. Okay, so when all the strife and all the bad things were let out in the world, like the Kraken and the what do you call it? The Leviathan spirits were released onto the world. The only thing left in the box was hope. Okay, so this person is still holding out hope that logic will win, even though the heart is not in it right now. It just seems logical. Okay, now we've got 10-10 to practice self-love. We just entered the 10-10 portal. And you're being told to honor your inner child here, to take care of you the way a protector is supposed to take care of you the way you would take care of a child that needs to be held safe, to make the smart decisions head over heart instead of the ones that, like, you know, a kid will be super excited and they'll be like, oh my God, a pony! And they're going to run straight to it. But you're going to be like, wait, you know, where'd that come from? And that's going to cost a lot of money. And how do I keep, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that, Miss Ma'am. Come here. Come here. Get off the screen. Come here. Kitty. Are you going to be stubborn right now? I think the squirrels are in my yard. I have like, I don't know, there's 6 or 8 squirrels that are living out there. And there's one that runs up to my sliding glass door and tap, tap, tap. And like, hey, do you see me? Do you see? Hey. It's funny as hell. I think it might be tormenting my cat right now. So you're being asked to take care of you the way you would take care of any child that you are entrusted in caring for. That's way too many. I'm going to put those back. Put those back. Hold on here. Can I just have like one more spirit, please? Just one more. I said 1, please. And you said 5. Okay. Well, putting that down now. So you've got crystal clear vision. There's another 3-3 here. So you are becoming aware of how to take care of and nurture yourself as any protector should a child, an innocent. You're supposed to treat yourself as an innocent. You're supposed to practice patience with yourself. You're supposed to put your home in order. Put your affairs in order. I'm hearing you're supposed to, cleanliness is next to godliness. We're supposed to be organizing, getting rid of things that hold energy and memories that we might like be trigger items, right? So then we've got 6-6, beyond illusion, change your perception. Okay. So while you're practicing patience and you're getting things in divine order, you're supposed to be aware of what things you have around you, who you have around you, the memories that you have that you hold. I mean, even if it's a spoon in your house, okay? Even if it's a book, if it's a habit, if it's a specific plate, if there's things in your house that you have any kind of negative nostalgia with, you need to kind of get rid of it, okay? There's this 10-10. This person really wants to reconcile with you. Reconciling differences. This person hopes that through decluttering, through changing your perception, in this time where you've been practicing self-love and gaining clear vision, that you will see beyond the illusion and change your mind about them and reconcile with them. Twin flame is the last card that came out. Everything is possible. The situation with this, you very well may be in unison is one of the words here. So unison is here. Union may be in the cards here, but right now there's somebody against reconciliation, and there's just not the energy, the frequencies are not meshing. It's like discord as opposed to harmony. Okay. And there's 3 11-11s, so 3 of the 5 are here. Why am I hearing Meatloaf right now? That song 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. But don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Somebody here does not, they don't have the same sparks as in the beginning. If this is a reconciliation, you were with this person before. Yes, you still love and care for each other. Yes, you may have been married to this person. You might still be married to this person and having issues with this person. You might not be married, but this person may see you as marriage material, but there's a blockage between you reconciling with this person. Something has happened, and you have really been trying to ascend to your own highest potential here. You know what's logical, but the heart wants what it wants, and you're trying to decide between logic and your dreams, nurturing your inner child. You have a crystal clear vision of what you want for yourself and what you won't accept anymore. You are aware of who you are, what your triggers are. Okay? There's divine order. You've really learned how to be patient here. It's like it's not even a practice anymore. It's you are cleaning house. You are decluttering your energetic boxes, energetic Pandora's boxes, so to speak. And all you want to have left in there is some hope, right? So you're trying to change the way you look at things. And you want to learn how to get past differences, but at the same time, you have to respect differences for what they are here. And then you've got the 11-11 333 here. Okay? We have got take me home, pathway to true love. Right here is home. So you have been going within to nurture your inner child and gain real clarity on who and what you are. Awareness of yourself. Self-actualization, if you will. So, and then I'm hearing John Denver, take me home, country roads, to a place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. So somebody is really, really trying to make good on their bad shit here. They're trying to get past their maybe righteous indignation, anger, and find some understanding and compassion in their heart. And if you look, this is the last card. We got a black swan and a white swan. So there is a yin yang. There is a dark and light in each one of you. And there is possibilities are endless when it comes to love here. Okay? Yes, this person could be a soulmate. This person very well could be your twin flame. But that doesn't mean that you necessarily are going to reconcile in this life. Anything is possible, but you both have to be on the same pathway. And right now the frequency is not matching. Okay, there is like a discord in this situation. And the only thing that there is really here is like holding out hope. Okay? So let's clarify practice patience, please. The world in reverse. Practice patience. You don't want to go back into old cycles. So be patient with yourself. You have to continue to make smart choices. There's that battle of the head over heart. You have to do what's best for you and nurture that inner child. Put yourself on a bedtime. Put yourself on, restrict your sugar intake. No, you don't need 3 sodas a day. You know better than that. You got to eat your vegetables before you can have any. Okay? You don't want to go back into old cycles because you've already taken that leap and you've already learned those lessons, okay? You've changed the way you look at things, and you're not going to go back to wearing egg on your face for whoever that's for. It's a very specific, I don't use that kind of, egg on your face. 5 of Cups in reverse. Somebody cannot look at themselves at all. It's like they know there is going to be no way to reconcile. There's this reconciling differences card. Clarify pathway to true love. The 1111 trilogy here. So justice is here. You choosing yourself and being fair to yourself is the first step on your pathway to true love. If you aren't going to do right by you, nobody else is going to believe that you will do right by them either. Clarify the higher heart opening. 6 of Pentacles. So that higher heart opening, you have to give sometimes a little more than you want to in situations. And you also have to know when, I'm hearing the song from The Gambler, you know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. This person is like, trying to be showy. And it's going to get them in trouble. It's going to gather the wrong attention. It's like they're trying to be like, look at me apologize, look at me say. Everybody needs to watch me do this thing as opposed to it actually being for them. Okay, with that Page of Cups, that fish in a cup, it's like, I don't know why I just heard piss in a cup. So you might be on get a dirty drug test. And this is all on top of the triple flame. So yeah, this person feels like everything will balance out. Like they're like, in the end, you guys will end up together and it'll be justified, right? Everything will work out, and they'll realize that you gave as good as you got, or something like that, or you got more than you thought. But this person's really trying to seem like altruistic, and they're penny pinching. Whatever it is they're breadcrumbing, okay? And everything is possible. This person, it's going to come in and play on your emotions, basically. But you're not supposed to entertain this right now, because this person is still not on their healing path, and you are. You are in a battle of a head over heart and taking care of your childhood trauma, wounding. The little kid in you that didn't get the nurturing that it needed to get, you're trying to give that to yourself right now. And you're not supposed to go back, because it's on a completely different frequency. You will literally have to step out of your own harmony and go into discord to make this situation happen. And no matter if you love crunchy jams, discord, right? Even if you love crunchy jams, it's going to be really like the last straw for you. It's not advised. Like, this is on top of reconciliation, is the Ten of Swords in reverse. There is something that can't be recovered here. It can't be gotten over. There's like wounds that are so deep that it's fatal to the relationship. Look, wounds so deep it's fatal to the relationship. Two of Swords on top of attraction in reverse. Remember what I said about cock blocking? And then the Lovers fell on top of wedding. Okay, so the Lovers fell on top of the Lovers to clarify that. You could very well love each other in this situation, but there's been so much breadcrumbing, so much lying, so much, playing on your emotions, making you want to feel sorry for them, right? But there's betrayal, there's cock blocking, and you're not supposed to be reconciling because it's like an energetic vault. Somebody here is locked out of an energetic vault. Can you clarify higher consciousness, please? Somebody got the message. Somebody's listening loud and clear. Their highest frequency, they got the message. They're higher conscious. Somebody finally got the message. Battle of head versus heart. Can you clarify that, please? Oh my God, a battle of head versus heart. Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody doesn't think they can make a decision that they're supposed to be making. They want validation for whatever decision that they need to make, and they need to do it for themselves. What would they tell their inner child? If they were 15, 16, 17 years old and about to embark on a new choice in life, what would they tell themselves? What would they wanted to hear back then? Okay, and this person needs to be the parent that they didn't have and nurture their own inner child here. To boss up. To control their own situation here. They need to do what is best for them and listen to their head over their heart and take care of them like they needed a parent to do, or to reparent themselves in a way that they need to in order to boss up and be able to build their own empire here. So crystal clear vision, clarify for the final card for me, please, and thank you. Crystal clear vision. Happily ever after. Until this person knows what their happily ever after is, what their dream is, what their manifestations could be, right? They need to gain that perspective. They need to get that crystal clear vision. They need to boss up and take control of their inner child here. They need to nurture that inner child and do what's best by making head over heart decisions and not worrying about outside validation on what those choices are. This person is finally starting to listen to their higher consciousness. They're getting the message. They're finally getting the message. They're in regret because there's no reconciling these differences. There's no reconciliation here, okay? With the Ten of Swords and reconciliation in reverse, and then we got the Five of Cups and reconciling differences. It's not going to happen. There still could very well be love in this situation, but it is not for either one's highest good. Okay? Look. It disempowers somebody from their creative potential. Okay, so this situation is it's run its course. Look, it's beat. It's beat. The situation is beat. It is tired. It's not working. It's contentious. Both people are up all night, sick, don't sleep. It like, hello, it's like aha moment. It's just really not good for... I don't think either person can be their highest potential until they're each their own highest potential outside of this relationship. It's almost like the codependency makes each other tethered or anchored down, weighed down, something like that. But there is a crystal clear vision of what happiness is for that person. Okay? They have to go get it for themselves. Basically what they dreamed of as a kid, they've got to go get it. They got to go get it for themselves. They have to make a logical decision. They can't worry about what other people are going to think about the decision. They're finally getting the message that in order to get their highest potential here, that they really have to go out and create something for themselves, okay? They really have to change their perception and quit being naive, okay? They have to really go logically into things here and be patient with themselves, because you can't go backwards. That comfort zone, it hurts to not be in that comfort zone. It hurts to not be in that comfort zone. But in order to truly love yourself and be able to, I keep hearing there's no place like home, and then that song from John Denver, Country Roads Take Me Home. So somebody has a vision, and they've had a vision of what happiness is for them for a very long time. Crystal clear vision. Okay, and their justice is, the only way to do that is to come home to yourself and give it to yourself here, because you know it's possible. You know it's possible, and you can't wait for somebody else to be sorry or to come hand it to you, basically like a gift in a cup here. And I for whatever reason, it has nothing to do with this reading whatsoever, I'm hearing a piss test. Somebody might get a piss test, piss in a cup instead of fish in a cup. Be careful, whoever is out there that is subject to random urine screenings, something's going to pop up. And then with that higher heart opening and compassion, you have to give. You can't breadcrumb anymore. Okay, there is this. You can't use giving to validate your own ego, and that's exactly what this person is doing here. They're smug. These people are begging. They're in threadbare blankets, and this person is in like velvet clothes, and they've got a scale. So it's like somebody's doling out an allowance of some sort here. And there's even a red flag in this one's pocket. Pay attention to the red flags. There's somebody here that has been breadcrumbed for too long, and they're about to speak up, because it's like, you have to give more than that for me to want to identify with you. Because if you are stingy, I mean, think about Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay, this is like, I'm getting like a Christmas story from this person. This person's a Scrooge. They don't have very much, they're not in touch with their heart at all. Okay, this person really has to realize that maybe they only use logic instead of their heart. Okay, because they're worried what people would think if they felt instead of like rationalized. Okay, so this person wants to boss up. They've really got to take care of their childhood wounds. The only way they're going to elevate, be able to respect themselves, be able to see themselves in any kind of like matured mindset here, is if they are able to deal with their childhood wounds and find their own happiness. They have to have a clear vision of what they're going to create for themselves. That in and of itself will create an excitement in a person, be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to make this happen for me. And that's where that true love will kick in, and the universe will start giving this person what they want. But the relationship here is, at this moment, there is absolutely love. There is absolutely a marriage or a pair or, a romantic situation here. But right now it's not meshing. It's like that. It's just like oil and water is what I'm getting. There needs to be some sort of ingredient added to the mix to help emulsify the situation. Otherwise, it's just going to stay in like a separate, like there's no way it's going to be able to mix. So whether there's hope, whether there's love, the best love advice out of this situation is to not focus on the romantic connection and focus more on the self and making the self happy. Okay? Bossing up, creating the life that you want for yourself outside of somebody else, because this person has their own creative ideas and their own idea of happiness, and it's not seeming like those two end goals are meshing right here. So I'm gonna also go back to the card. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Keep your eyes on the prize. Love is the prize, but it may not be with each other. See, the thing is, when you make yourself truly happy, your frequency vibrates differently. And that's where that discord comes in with people that want to stay on a lower vibration. It's like when you're just out of tune, you don't play the same song, you're not playing the same chord. When you make yourself truly happy, other people that are on that same frequency will find you, and you'll be able to find a harmony in unison in that situation. Okay? So your happiness may not be right now what you want. Your happiness may not come until you discover your boss up. Okay? And your boss up doesn't mean I'm financially successful, I have the car, I have the dog, I have the house. It means that you own yourself. Your control of your emotions, your control of your world, your control of, like, I want to learn that today. And you go so far as to pick up the book and start reading it and educating yourself. Instead of waiting for some video to show up on the TV or a class to happen, you take the initiative. Okay? So this is a person who has to learn how to take initiative to create for themselves here in order to boss up. Yes, there is regret. Yes, there's a love situation that is probably not vibing right now. But there's somebody who needs to boss all the way up and know exactly, have a crystal clear vision and a plan and dreams for the future. What is it that you want to create? Of yourself, with yourself, for yourself. Okay? That is when the scales will balance in your favor. Okay? That's when you're going to be able to increase your frequency beyond Pandora's fuckery. So somebody's going through chaos until they increase their vibe, basically. And that's when I just heard your vibe attracts your tribe. So the people that are around this person are also holding them down in a lower, like in the cradle of filth, so to speak, in the La Brea tar pit of fuckery. And this person has to extricate themselves before they become a fossil, is what I just heard. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to clear the reading right there, and I'm going to call it. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your understanding as to why I have the comments turned off for the next however long. It could be a couple of days. It could be a couple of months. It could be a couple of years. I'm not sure, but right now I feel that's what I need to do in order to keep bringing lives to you and not get too enwrapped and distracted. All right, you guys, I love you so much. And remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, then so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mwah.